Yeah, guys, here with LA Knight. LA, as it was first reported with the LA Times, you are gearing up for one of the biggest opportunities of your career, taking on Roman Reigns at Crown Jewel for the WWE Undisputed Universal Championship. But before you get to that, next week you have to stand across the ring from the head of the table to sign the contract for that match. What are you expecting?
You're looking at it from the wrong perspective right here, so let me talk to you. Roman Reigns has got to stand across the ring from this man and looking at these baby blue eyes. And here's the thing, man. Tonight, I was out there looking for Roman because I had a little message for him, because after the way he wanted to leave me last week, I got to tell you something. If you come and you want to jump me when I ain't looking, brother, I got to tell you, you got something coming to you. But when you talk about signing a contract, Roman Reigns, what you are signing next week is you are signing your damn life away. You are signing away your ownership of that WWE Undisputed Universal Championship, and you're signing it over to this guy because there can be no other way. Saudi Arabia, United States, anywhere in the world, the song is always the same. Why is that? Because the game is always the same, because the game belongs to this man with everybody saying, you can say it if you want to, L.A. Knight. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, guys, I'm here with the LWO, and Ray, we got to talk about what just happened out there. Logan Paul came out very disrespectfully calling you out, but you stepped up, laid down your United States Championship, and a challenge was made at Crown Jewel. You versus Logan Paul for the United States Championship. But you also said some things to Logan about him reminding you a little bit of your son Dom. Can you elaborate on that a little bit?
But of course, Kayla, he reminds me a lot of my son Dominic. That arrogance, that bigger than life situation. He thinks he is. I'm not going to say the word, but you know what I mean, right? I'm going to have to set my foot down at Crown Jewel, and I'm going to have to teach him that Rey Mysterio is no one to joke around with.
All right,
I'll have the chocolate on deck if you need it, just in case.
I need that.
Well, that's Crown Jewel, but next week on SmackDown, you and Santos here will be taking on the Street Profits. We know they've been a thorn in your side, but I'm sure you're ready to put this to rest for once and all.
Yes, Carnalita. I think this we need to settle once and for all. Attacks backstage and what they did tonight, that just won't fly with us. We need to settle this once and for all, de una vez por todas, next week.
Así es. Bridge, again, thank you, Carly, for being out there and taking care of Santos, man. We needed you there. Gracias.
Like you said, man, LWO is familia, and that's what we are. So we're going to stick together, and it's no longer going to be a numbers game. This time we have the advantage, and we're going to take them out.
All right, thanks, guys, and good luck.
Thanks, guys. I am joined now by Austin Theory and Grayson Waller, who... Do you guys bring a portable speaker to our interview?
There we go. You didn't know.
You said something?
I did. I did want to congratulate you on your win tonight, but also talk about your loss last week to Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso, because I feel like...
Oh, I don't know why you're bringing up that. Everyone's worried about wins and losses. It's about likes and swipes, and how'd that work out for them Monday night? You watched that Judgment Day run over them because we weakened them.
Yeah, that's right. We weakened them. You want to talk about a loss? Let's talk about a win. Let's talk about the future, and that's us. And you know what the future is? A-Town.
Down under.
All right, hit it. Come on, hit it. Woo!
Oh, you don't have a song, do you? Hey, do the pose, like. Do the pose. Do the pose.
Oh, let's get out of here.
Hey, maybe we can play my song next time too. That'd be so sick.